Hi everyone, I'm Terry, and this is the Yarnjoy podcast, episode number 159. Welcome. I have several finished objects to show you this week, so let's just get started. Okay, so for my finished objects this week, I finished Preemie Hat number 3, right in the nick of time, just right at the end of June, since this is July. This is Preemie Hat number 3 going, that will be for the goal that I've set myself to do 3 preemie hats per month to donate to one of the area hospitals for their Halloween hat drive. Okay, so this is the Sully Hat. I have made the Mike hat, and I wanted to go ahead and make the Sully Hat, but I hadn't made it yet because I had ran out of this color yarn, which is turquoise red heart, and so I got some more of it, and so I was able to get my Sully Hat made. Now this is a pattern, free pattern by hopefulhoney.com, and I will link the pattern in the description box below. It is for a newborn size, I think 0 to 3 months, and so I just went down like 3 hook sizes to have a more preemie sized hat. Okay, so that is finished object number 1. Finished object number 2 is Jazzy the unicorn. Now this was a commission. Somebody was wanting me to make her they were going to give as a gift, and so this is a pattern by Jess Huff. It's Jazzy the unicorn. And here is my Jazzy. I really like the way it turned out. I used an E-hook just like the way Jess had suggested in her pattern. I think this is actual, I love this yarn, I believe, from Hobby Lobby in just white. I believe that's where I got that, I think. Yeah. And then this is Buff, I think, in Red Heart Super Saver. I think that's what that is. And then this is also from, well no, actually this is from Joann's. This is what I use, the main. It is, I don't have it, I have it back there. But anyway, it's Big Twist Value yarn in the colorway Nursery Rhyme, I think. And it's just a variegated with pastel colors. And so that's what I decided to use for that. The horn is a Karen Simply Soft, I believe, in super duper yellow or something like that, I think. Anyway, so there is Jazzy, all finished. So that is finished object number 2. Okay, so finished object number 3. Now this is a pattern that Priscilla of Distinctive Crochet had contacted me and asked me if I would she sent me the pattern to make it, to review it, to see how I liked it. And so I'm just now getting to it. Sorry, Priscilla. But I think it turned out really cute. This is an amigurumi design of hers, and it is called Starshine. Isn't that cute? So it's like a star, but he sits down. And I used, I think in the one she made, she had a cream color on the top and then bright yellow at the bottom. But I just was thinking this bottom part just looked like it could be pants. So I used the super duper yellow Karen Simply Soft on the top, and then this is like a cobalt blue or something. I don't know. I was just thinking, oh, he's wearing jeans. Anyway, super cute pattern. She's got, it's written really easy to understand. The only thing that might be a little bit different as far as the way it's done, not the way she wrote it. She did a great job, I think, with the shaping and everything. I don't see how she figured that out. But, it's just something you probably wouldn't be used to doing. It's these short rows that's created this, which creates this flat side. But she does have a tutorial on how to make him on her website. So I will, not her website, her YouTube channel. So I will link that tutorial down below, and in that tutorial you can also find a link for the pattern. But like I said, she did do a tutorial guiding you through making him. Anyway, I think he turned out really cute. I used 12mm safety eyes. So thank you, Priscilla, for asking me to make your pattern. I really hadn't fun time doing it. It only took me, you know, maybe an hour or so, you know, and that's getting up and taking breaks and having to go do things. So really quick make. Okay, that is number 3. Number 4 finished object is my Whip Wall Wednesday project. Okay, so my Whip Wall Wednesday project series is a series of videos I do every other Wednesday, and it just it's some old whips that I say that they're sleeping because I haven't worked on them for a long time, and I started them and just kind of put them away. And so I was getting a big collection of them, and so I was wanting to go ahead and get them finished. And so I started the Whip Wall Wednesday series to help hold me accountable to get them done. And also I was hoping to inspire others that have whips that they need to get done as well. So anyway, this was the project that I was working on. It is the gingerbread house ornament. Now this is made with crochet thread, the size 10 thread, cotton thread, and there's plastic canvas on the inside to give you the shape. You had to do like the walls and the floor and then the 2 sides of the ceiling or the roof, and then attach it to pieces of plastic canvas that was cut that same shape. And so that's what gives it its structure. Anyway, and then of course you have all these other little trims that you put on there to make it look like a gingerbread house. So anyway, I think it turned out really cute. I really like it. I don't think I'm going to use it as a Christmas tree ornament though. I think what I'm going to be doing is setting him on there I go again, setting it on my desk during Christmas time, I think, or maybe even I had suggestions on including this in my setup of the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer characters that I'm doing. I think that would be awesome to do that too, so I probably will do that. Anyway, it's all crochet except for the top, those little gumballs across the top, and then the little balls here, and then in the back I used these little tiny mini pom-pom balls that I had got. You buy at Walmart or really anywhere, craft supplies probably. I had them already, had had them for a long time, can't even remember what I got them for. But instead of crocheting all these little balls, I just decided that I'm just going to use these, and I super glued them on the top. So anyway, I really like the way it turned out. Okay, so, and I will link this below. It's a paid for pattern, but it's from Pattern Central, I think, and it's like $1.99. So it's definitely not a pricey pattern. So anyway, that is Works in Progress number 4, and I think that's all my finished, not work in progress. Oh man, this is finished object. Okay, so I think that's all the finished objects I have for this week. Okay, on to works in progress. Okay, so last week I showed you that I wanted a little project that I could just grab and work on and not have to think about reading a pattern or anything. Oops, sorry, rattled the bowl. So I decided to start this corner to corner baby blanket. Okay, so here it is. I've gotten quite a good amount done on it, as you can see. I'm working on the first skein, and I had wrapped it in a ball because I think I had made this into something else, and then I decided just to frog it and roll it up into a ball. So anyway, I still have not finished the first skein of this yet, but the yarn is, let me get the other skein of it. It is Lion Brand ice cream yarn in the colorway Cotton Candy. It's this. And so normally this is it's a number 3 weight yarn. It's a 3.5 ounce skein, 100 grams, and 394 yards. And so I've got 3 of these. I got these on, well, 2 of them I bought a long time ago, I think. I just like the color. I think actually I got them at clearance. I got them on clearance from Walmart. I had bought 2. And then I was at Joann's and they had a few yarns that were clearanced, and I found 1 more skein of the same colorway, and so I went ahead and bought it. So now I've got 3 of them, and so I was just wanting to use them up in a project, and so my idea is to do a skein and a half ish of increases, and then the skein and a half, which would be the remaining amount, would be the decreases. Although I may, it depends on once I finish this whole skein, which I've got this much more, and see how big it is, because it's growing pretty quickly, and so I may not do that, depending on the size. Let me measure it right quick. It is roughly 23 inches so far, and like I said, I still got a pretty good sized ball there to go before I finish the first skein. So it may just be a 2 skein project. I don't know for sure, but anyway, what I'm thinking about is I have a pattern for a border, a really pretty border, and I came upon it in my files on my computer, and I got it from somebody on Facebook. And if I can find that person, I definitely will give her credit for it, because it's a beautiful border. And so I was thinking about using that on this when I get finished with it, but in white. And I think it's going to be really pretty. And but I definitely will give her credit for it, because she came up with the pattern, and she was nice enough to write it up and made it available to anybody that asked. And so I had asked her to send it to me, and she did. And this has been several years ago, so I'll have to see if she's still around. Okay, so that's what my plans are for that. Okay, and then let's see. So that's works in progress number 1. Works in progress number 2 is the llama tote bag. I've already showed you the front panel of it, but that's the front panel. That's a fold there. That's a front panel. And so now I am working on the back panel. And the back panel is going to be stripes. And what I did is I just took the colors that were in the front panel, and I'm just alternating. I have to have 66 rows, and I figured out how to do it, where I did 2 of each color plus 1 of black, and then I repeat that, and so that will give me 66 rows. So anyway, so that's how it's coming along so far, and that will be the back piece. And then of course I've got lining material that I'm going to be, have a fabric liner, just like I did the flamingo bag. Okay, so that is my progress on that. The next thing I started working on is last night I started my first preemie hat for July, going along with the Halloween hat drive that I'm doing. And so this is definitely going to be a preemie hat. This is what I've got so far. This is the hat part. So, see, very small. Anyway, this is going to be a frog hat, so I've got to do the eyes, which will be attached up here on the top, and I think it's going to be really cute. This is number 3 weight yarn. It's something I got at Big Lots a long time ago, but it's like I think it's a number 3 weight, as far as I know, kind of a baby weight yarn. This pattern I'm using is actually for some dolls, and I made the tiger. It was a set of like 4 different animal hats for a doll, and there was a tiger, and then this is the frog. So I think I have a picture of it, but if I get a picture of it, I will pop it in here, so that way you can see it, what it's going to look like when it's finished. Okay, so the last works in progress is the Dash the Deer Crochet Along that I am hosting. We just got started with it. This week is, everybody's doing part 1, and I've got my part 1 finished, and so I'll show you my progress on it. It is the head. So I use Red Heart Super Saver, Cafe Latte in this dark brown, medium brown, sorry, and then this is a Aran, I think it's kind of a cream color, and then this is a sparkly, if you can see the sparkles, it is a Red Heart with Love metallic, I think. Anyway, that's what I've used, 15mm eyes. This is Dash the Deer. It is a pattern by Jess Huff, and you have 2 different versions of it that you can choose from. You can either do regular Dash the Deer, which has just a dark brown nose and it's smaller, or you can do her Rudolph version. And since this is July, like Christmas in July, I decided to do the Rudolph version. And so you do the well, not sparkly, but you do a red nose, which is larger. And then I think the antler colors is a little different color, but that's the only thing that's different in the pattern. So anyway, this is part 1. And so everybody's working on that this week. And so Monday I'll be filming and introducing part 2, which will be some more parts of the pattern. Anyway, I will pop in a picture here of Dash so you can see what he looks like. So if anybody wants to join us on this crochet along, feel free to. This, like I said, I have an introduction video and I have part 1 video, which is this, but we're just doing it over, I believe it's going to take us 6 weeks to get it done. And you can jump in anytime and catch up, I'm sure. So I'm just taking it slow because I know there's several that are beginners that have never done amigurumis before, and so I wanted to let them to have plenty of time to do it if they run into any problems, which I'm hoping they won't. And also people that have multiple whips going on, like me, will have plenty of time to do it. So, but there are some that are going ahead and getting ahead of us and going ahead and doing it, which is fine. I know that when I get started and I'm really enjoying the pattern, I have a hard time stopping. So anyway, that is works in progress number 4. Okay, the only other works in progress I'm not going to show you because it's part of the Whip Wall Wednesday. So like I said, I just finished this project for Whip Wall Wednesday, and that was the episode 11 that I filmed yesterday. It's on my channel here. I will link it below. But in that video, I show the next Whip Wall Wednesday project that I'm going to start working on. And so if you want to know what that is and and follow me along on the progress of that one, then be sure to check those videos out. And like I said, this Dash Crochet Along is going along, also is upcoming and ongoing. Every Monday I'll be putting another video out for that. And then also the Stash Buster 2020 challenge is going on monthly, being hosted by Crystal of Chronically Crocheting, I think that's what it is, and a few guest hosts. This month is actually a guest host and is Petra of Petra's Happy Place. And so she just put out the challenge for July, and it's going to be a bag. And so I have an idea already, but I need to ask for what she thinks about it, if it would qualify. If not, because it's not crochet, but if not, then I'm sure I can crochet a bag. Or but I've already started my llama toe, so I guess it wouldn't count. I gotta start it now. So anyway, so that's coming up. And then Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge for July, it should be coming out maybe today or next Thursday, I'm not sure. I did not participate last month. I meant to. The theme was a garden theme, and so I meant to, but it just got away from me. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to participate in that challenge for this month. Okay, so I think that is it. I hope everybody is having a great holiday weekend, as much as we are allowed to do. So much is not being able to be happening right now for 4th of July, but I'm hoping that you will have, for those that celebrate 4th of July here in the States, that I hope you have a great holiday weekend and at least spend some time with your immediate family and get some relaxation in. And if you can stand the heat, it's like 100 degrees outside right now, Fahrenheit. And it's hot. Anyway, so I hope everybody has a great weekend, and look for Dash the Crochet Along part 2 is going to come out Monday, and so lots of things going on. Thanks so much for my new subscribers that I've been getting, and thank you so much for the subscribers that have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you sticking with me. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I really enjoy showing the projects that I'm working on. I try to work on a variety of different types of projects. Also, I am doing I do tutorials, and I'm going to get into more hosting some crochet alongs and different things. So like I said, I hope that you will join me and subscribe and hit the thumbs up button down below and the bell in the bottom there, so then that way you'll be notified when I put out another video. So anyway, I think that's it. Everybody have a great weekend, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.